Nothing like a 5 a.m. chorus. Good morning, YouTubers. Setting off again at silly o'clock, 4:15 a.m. to be precise. But hopefully it'll be worth it. We're planning on attending a spectacular auction today. Probably a once in a lifetime, certainly in the UK, Europe, sale of machinery. So yeah, just heading to the airport, and can't wait for that first impact view of the sale. So yeah, stand by and we'll get you some drone footage. Stupid o'clock in the morning. There's hardly anybody on the motorway. Birds are singing. Oh, you just can't beat the summer. Just arrived in the field, and greeting us from the car park is the most incredible array of spares you ever see. I'm glad I've brought the drone for an aerial shot. It's like a show on its own. Incredible. So there'll be a lot of Caterpillar fans watching this video, so I'll try and capture some good footage of the parts on offer. Idlers and drive sprockets for days. What are those out of? Donkey engine. I watched Matt in Diesel Creek rebuilding his donkey engine and get his old grader going there recently. Check him out. Great channel for vintage Caterpillar fans. That's Diesel Creek. Big fan of Matt. Keep up the good work. There's a radiator off of 60, a winch unit for operating your rope operated scraper box, radiators, incredible, poignant, sad. This represents a man's lifetime collection. Absolutely incredible. But anyway, I don't want to use all my battery on the parts. We'll get into the rows of equipment for a good look, see what we can see. Lovely day, thankfully. So here we go, folks. Now you can see the true scale of this man's collection. You can only imagine the miles travelled worldwide to track down these machines. I believe that Robert was a regular visitor to the States. Whoa. If you knew him, very old comment. I very old scraper there. Never met him, and I've just done a bit of a Google and can see the far-reaching impact he had on the vintage Caterpillar scene. All gear driven, scale. No hydraulics. There's the tow bar. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. I'd love to know the history of these machines, where they lived and worked their whole life. A big old scraper. Incredible. It's a pretty cool pickup hitch. DW10. That is cool. Beautiful condition, restored. This one's growing a tree. Gives you an idea how long that's been there. It's a heavy bit of equipment that pulled that out of the bushes. The winch unit for operating the scraper box. It's incredible seeing the donkey engine. It's literally the size of a car engine on its own. Incredible. DW15. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Lovely little Caterpillar generator. Another pony start. Auxiliary powered engine. I wonder what that was used for. Driving large pump or something. Lovely little engine there. Lots and lots of pony engines. Bores all full of grease and preserved. Incredible.
Where you got, you know what
Incredible 4-cylinder compressor.
200 for those, 200.
CP Chicago pneumatic.
£100, then it's going to work. 50 surely. 40 online. 40
That is cool.
£50 a bid. That's £50 a bid. £50 a 60 now. £60 a 70. That's £70, £80 a bid.
That is cool.
£80 a bid. That's £90, 100. 100 a bid. 120, 120, 120. 140, 140 a bid. £140 a bid. £140 a bid. 140. £140 a bid. 140 a bid. 140 any bidding. Yep. At 140 hammers up. This time and away then. At 100. 160, 160, 160. £5 a bit of 5. £5 a bit of 5. £5 a bit of 5. £5 a bit. That's £5 bidding more. £5 a bit of 5. £5 hammers up 10 now. £10 a bit of 10. £50 a bit of 15. 20 now. That's 25. 25 a bit of 25. £30 a bit. That's £30 a bit of 30. That's £30 an hour. That's 35.
Earth movers are of particular interest to me. Nice little log grapple. He's been bleeding a bit, poor old girl. Nice 4-in-1 bucket. $977, big gold girl. Track pads are looking a bit sorry. There's probably the best one in the row so far. Looks like it was doing a job yesterday. $187. Cute little, or it's a 966A. Smaller perhaps. A cute little loader. Love to own that. Interesting seeing the large hub reduction housing. Good old column shift and 2 levers. Well tired machine. 944A. $920. More of my era now. We're moving into the late 1980s. That's the era I'd be most familiar with. Good big green bucket on the 920. Another little machine, be nice to own. And back up to some more unusual equipment. What do we have here? It has an engine on the back. I think this is probably an old, yes, so this must be an earth loader. Would have had a cutting edge, and the cutting edge spilled directly onto a conveyor, which side loaded into a trailer dump truck. It'd be a very rare piece of equipment. I imagine that would be desirable by American collectors. Great to have, but over here in the UK and Ireland, we just wouldn't have the space and working shows to demonstrate and enjoy that to its full potential. We'd have to go to somewhere like America or Australia. I have lots more space, bigger shows. Interesting old truck with a Caterpillar engine. I'm imagining it's been repowered. I don't know what it would have started out as. Who knows, maybe it is a very rare Caterpillar machinery. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. So I'm being drawn to the larger crawlers, so I think we'll head in that direction while I've still got some battery. And then if I have battery left, we'll come back to the smaller stuff. What an absolutely incredible row. Absolutely incredible collection. Very sad that it wasn't composed into a museum and kept together forever, but that is life. So anyway, let's go and see these big crawlers. This was one of only a couple with blade fitted. The rest all appear to be biased towards agricultural applications with drawbars only. Some of them had winches on the back and some hydraulic outputs. A rolling chassis. Very impressive machine. Very impressive. The pure stature of this is hard to convey on camera.
That one? Yep. Why? Because of the age. Rare, cool, low. This? 19, 14, 15
start with the crowbar. Well, that's 1941. As a rumour has it, or legend has it, several of these lying in the part of the Atlantic Ocean. Ship got torpedoed up north, somewhere up Scotland.
And just when you think you've seen it all, there's yet another row behind, and another one, and another row. This place just keeps on giving. I don't know where to look first. Yep, caterpillar heaven. What a beast. What an absolute beast. Still a huge dozer even by today's standards. Wonder, does it have a winch in the rear? Just a huge drawbar. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 furrow. Good grief. Incredible plough. So how did I decide what I would have? Tell me in the comments below what your choice would be, your dream caterpillar in general, or that you've seen in this video. I'm a sucker for bigger is better and definitely drawn towards the D9s, but sadly missing hydraulics, which I'm also drawn to. '70, 60, incredibly old engines. As you can see, spark plug. Not diesel. think it was a kerosene. Not too sure. The old Caterpillar guys will be laughing at me for not knowing. The tractor background would have been TVO, probably something similar. Very interesting old engine. You see the little stop valves for, I assume, for draining the water jackets in the cold and frost. I'm sure this will be one of the star lots featuring the Holt name. The two gentlemen that came together to form Caterpillar were Daniel Best and Benjamin Holt. So simply having that name on the side of this unit definitely makes it super old, super rare, super desirable. I expect this will probably be £100,000 plus. So I'll try and get you guys some of the results from the auction when it takes place. Painted in war colours, and she's been sweating some oil and appears to be in very good running condition. New belts fitted. What an incredible survivor.
Yeah, and I have to tell you now then, it was on a, what was it? Because they built one, didn't they, and it went to Canada. The tracks are still there in British Columbia. Yeah. From the first, yeah. Yeah, what? Yeah, it was, yeah. Yeah.
We also got rid of paper flat and jet
Jet engine?
engines. So, yeah, look, go to the American.
Incredible. Wow. Interesting to know if the auctioneers have lined up some of these in order of age, or have they been ordered any particular way. But there's the photo of the Century there, a Best and a Holt side by side. Incredible. Only ever see these crawlers in books. I'm sure a lot of these very machines have featured in many books on my bookshelf. What a treat to see them in the flesh. There's a big old piston just sitting on top of the barrel. Holt harvester and header. Incredible. wonder, was that a gentleman's house in the background? Here we have a couple of generators. This one being a very large straight 6, I'm assuming probably the same engine used in the D9 bulldozer. I'm sure some of you Caterpillar fans could tell us. If you'd like to contribute to the comments below, please do. Always very interesting to read the comments, get some history from people with a lot more knowledge. Now this interests me, very large, I'm assuming slow speed V8. I don't know, I'm gonna guess it's probably in the region of 750 RPM flat out. I wish you guys had smell-o-vision. It's got that lovely old oil smell. I haven't smelt that since Australia. There's the controls. No turbo and a single exhaust. If I had that, I think I'd be tempted to put 2 stacks onto it to match the twin air filters. What a beast. I'll have to Google this later. It's a D 17,000. Don't know whether that's the power set number or the engine model. What a beast. That is cool. I just love to take that to a show behind the truck on a trailer just to start it and run it. What a cool beast. No idea what this would have been fitted to. Again, fire it in the comments if you know what this beast of a V8 was fitted to. Large individual heads. And the cylinder and pairs also seem to bolt off. Incredible modular design of large engines compared to the smaller engines where the cylinders and the crankcase are all one piece. Always very interesting to see the different designs. Yeah, that would be a cool machine to have, just to start it and listen to. Some people understand, some people think we're just sad or crazy, or a bit of both. But hey, we don't care. There's a beast of a subsoiler. Appears to be homemade very well, nicely made from many different components. Very heavy, judging by the tracks. That's cool. That'd be nice behind a large tractor. We have a triple roller. Well, 3 rollers. I'm assuming joined side by side. That's them in transport mode. But still, I wouldn't fancy taking those down a lane. Must be 18 feet wide. So yeah, what an incredible array of machines. I'm going to cut in some drone footage. I'm sure it is incredible looking from above. Hope the rain and the wind stays away. So at this stage it's really starting to dawn on us that we should have booked in for 2 days and stayed for the auction of the large machines the following day. What we had ahead of us was the flight home, followed by a late night frantically going through the catalogue numbers and lot numbers, trying to decide what we actually wanted to bid on. It was becoming clear that this is obviously going to be a sale of the century, and we were generally of the opinion that the large quantity of stuff on offer was probably going to result in bargains to be had, for a number of reasons, being there simply isn't enough collectors in the country to bid prices up against each other, except for the very exotic stuff. So this meant that the run-of-the-mill little crawlers we had a very good chance of getting some great bargains. So the next morning, my cousin Mal registered for the auction, and we tuned in online, and the atmosphere was electric. It was great to see a good turnout and some healthy bidding. I'll add a screenshot of some of the exceptional pieces that sold and some of the frightening prices that they attained. But there was also definitely a lot of bargains to be had, and sadly a lot of old, very rough machines that were sold to scrap dealers. This was confirmed by some of the Facebook pages that there were in fact a number of scrap dealers at the auction that day, and I later seen some photos of crawlers in scrap yards, which I know it's only a machine, but I really don't like seeing it. You know, these are noble old machines that contributed to building today's modern society, and it seems like it's like seeing a grand accomplished old person sitting helplessly in an old people's home. That's what it's like looking at for me. If I won Euro Millions, I'd go out and try and save as many as I could, you know. But such is life. You can't save them all. So to cut a long story short, we bid and won on a few crawlers. So I'll be doing a part 2 to this video where we get them loaded up and shipped home. I'll have a little look around them and try and get a plan together for starting them, as a number of them have been sitting for a long time and we'll need some minor work to get them running again. So definitely stay tuned for that. As usual, click the subscribe button if you don't want to miss the next video. And if you enjoyed this video, folks, thumbs up. Thumbs up is always greatly appreciated. So yeah, I just wanted to create this video to record this epic sale for my own memory and to share with you guys that are also big Caterpillar fans. And I'd also like to just make it as a little dedication to Robert Wilson, whom, as I said, I never met, but I have so much admiration for what he has obviously achieved in his lifetime. A person does not achieve that level of collection without an incredible quantity of hard work and dedication. So massive hats off to him and people like him. So yeah, guys, if you want to help support me in my quest to save more of these old machines, it won't cost you a cent if you click that subscribe button and join my journey. A lot of you just watch and pass on, not intentionally, but this is just a little reminder if you wish to click it. Thanks. Much appreciated. So we're just referring to an expert on the matter here, and he's cracking the guidebook out of the rucksack here.
Here's 60. That's the 60 there.
So we're reckoning this as possibly Caterpillar's first diesel crawler.
There's only 157 in the built from 1931 to 1932. So it's rare as get out.
I hope this sale is well publicised. You got a picture, eh?
Oh, terrible.
incredible. Look at the pallet of heads. Look at the turbos and the pistons. The donkey engine cranks. Donkey engine crankshafts. Pistons, liners, turbos. Starters. That's incredible. That's incredible. Oh, the diesel injector test machine as well. Unreal. We all have a gold dust and we tanks. You can, absolutely. The right person that knows. I look at them individual lot numbers too, see that? Look at the magnetos. Good grief. Aye, bullet. That's really something else.
But he was really a fitter then.
Well, unfortunately our time is up. Our departing flight looms, so we'll have to think about heading off. So much, too much nearly, you can't help but think that perhaps having so much on offer at one time is going to hurt the hammer price. Hopefully it's been well advertised overseas, and there'll be a great American, Australian, worldwide buyer pool. Do not want to see any of these old girls meeting their maker, and hopefully see some good prices. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that video. Caterpillar being probably the biggest construction equipment manufacturer in the world, with incredible history and heritage. I know there's a good fan base out there, including myself. So guys, that's the end of the video. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for part 2, where you get to see what we actually brought home. Thanks again guys. Over and out.